up, y'all? Welcome to the J Anthony YouTube channel, man. J Anthony right here checking in with y'all. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in the past week, but I'm here. I finally finished the 2003 Chevrolet Silverado single cab. So as you can see, I have swapped out the hood as well as the grill back to the original grill and hood. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this to straighten up all the way. I have like so naturally with the cat eye front end, you always have a little gap. You can see it right here on this truck right here. There's always naturally a little gap, but this gap is a little bit off a little bit, and I think it's because of the hood latch. Now that's the only thing that I need to get. I'm missing this hood latch right here, and I will be getting that, but it's because it had that HD grill and hood on there, so that hood latch is off a little bit. But let's take a little quick walk around this truck, man. So I did buff this entire truck to the best I could. I couldn't all the way sand it down, you know what I'm saying? I put the 20s on here. I got fair tires on there. I did paint these moldings right here. So guys, this truck was already pretty much ready to go. You know, all I had to do was pretty much clean up the basics, the small scratches that it had, the small blemishes that it had and stuff like that. But the truck was already ready to go. I mean, look at that, man. You can't beat it. That's one of the most important things about this truck. If you guys go back to the past video, you can see this was peeling right here. You know what I mean? This was peeling. So that made a big difference in this truck, just painting the moldings. I mean, $100 fix changed the entire look of this truck. Okay, now we get back here to the bed part. So what I'm about to say is really, really important, and you got to understand this when I'm dealing with these trucks. When I really have a truck that I believe is very straight and very clean and slick looking, I always like to put a bed cover. The reason why I like to put a bed cover is because it showcases the body lines. It showcases that the truck is straight as an arrow. Look at the whole bed of this truck. It's very slick and very clean, and the bed cover just complements that because the bed cover is also very slick and very clean, right? So as you come right here, also another important part of this truck is, if you really know, is, man, this right here, cab corners are super clean. Undercarriage is super clean. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose with the short bed like this. With the single cab short bed like this, you can't lose. Now look at the interior. Console, armrest, bench seat, clean as a whistle. Headliner, clean as a whistle. Steering wheel clean. Dash clean. Ain't no cracks in the dash. And look, even check this out, man. J Anthony gonna put you on a little game, man. So when you got these 03, 04 trucks, this right here is always loose, right? On both sides, it's not loose, it's tight. And another thing, another key, on the 2003 models, you get this right here. This is always falling apart, coming loose. This is always coming loose, and this is always gone. All of this stuff is here, man. Look at, man. Let me show y'all something, dog. Let's talk for a little minute, man, about this super sharp truck we got right here. 42,000 miles, man. Check something out, man. Let me show y'all. So one of the most important things about this truck is that it has a 5.3 motor. So if you guys know the single cab market, you normally get that 4.8 or you get the 4.3 V6 with the spider injection. This truck has the biggest motor that you can get in a single cab short bed in a GMT 800 truck. So I'm not saying it's the fastest truck in the world. I'm not saying it's the quickest truck in the world, but these trucks are very torquey. They have a lot of low end torque, and you can feel it, man, especially when it's got a fresh tune up, and this truck does most definitely have that. I mean, look at the valve covers on this truck. Look on both sides, man. Look at this. Clean as a whistle. Ain't no leaks or nothing on this truck. And even underneath, man, if I show you the oil pan, transmission pan, all that stuff, it's bone dry. And even, look at that. Super clean. This truck is nice overall, man. Of course, I did clean the engine bay, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you there. I did clean it, but it was already a very nice truck. So let's come over here to the back bumper, man. Let me show y'all something real quick. So I did also change this back bumper just to give it a more slick look, because if you go back to the previous videos, I spoke on this. It had a lot of rust right here. I don't know why. And this truck also has some small rust spots on the hood as well. I think it was like sitting somewhere or something, because it only got on like that and the hood. And I think it's got a small spot on the roof as well. I'll show you guys that right now. Like right here, I don't know, well, the camera should be able to catch it. Like right here, I don't know what happened, man. I don't know where it was sitting, you know what I'm saying? But that is an imperfection with this truck. So I will be pricing this truck at $21,950. I think that is a more than fair price when we're talking about a truck like this. But I believe this is a $25,000 truck. But here's why I'm not going to price it at $25,000. So we got that, right? Small rust spots on the hood. I mean, small ones on the roof too. I don't think I'll be able to get the ones on the roof. They're too small. But it's like right here, you could try to get it. I don't know if it'll catch it right there. So I don't know how that happened, man, because the truck doesn't have any rust on the undercarriage. It don't have no rust on the cab corners, no rust on the moldings or nothing. So I don't know how that happened. If you would chime in and help me out, give me some, good advice on that, how that can happen, because I have no idea. But yeah, I won't be pricing this truck at $25,000 just because, for one, it's not a four-wheel drive. So if this truck was four-wheel drive, I believe I could get 25, maybe a little more easy, like no-brainer. You guys do know I sold the single cab I had last. It was a four-wheel drive, but it was a dog eye. I sold that truck for $20,000. This is a cat eye, and this truck has a 5.3. That truck had a 4.8, but it was 4x4, and it had power seats. It's so many different factors that go into play when you're pricing these trucks. So when you're in my position and you specialize in these trucks, you have to know which specs are most important. So me personally, I know that the 5.3 is a very important spec when you're dealing with these trucks. The 5.3, power locks and windows. Always power locks and windows. That's what you want. Power locks. Let me show y'all everything working. Lock, unlock, everything good. Listen at that. Ooh, ooh. Lock, unlock. It ain't gonna do it because the door closed. But we got power windows. Everything, man. We even got power right here. Power there. And then look, this is another slick feature on this truck. Check this mirror out right here. Ooh, you don't see that often. You don't see that. I got that on both sides. 42,000 original miles, man. So guys, when we talking about a truck like this, man, so many different specs matter. So many different specs matter, because over time, that's what's gonna start to matter. What does your truck have? What came with your truck? Did your truck have power options? Did your truck come with the 5.3 or the 4.8 or the V6? All that stuff is gonna matter. All that swaps. See, you see a lot of guys, they go out, which is fine. I'm not knocking that. They go out, they get a clean body, right? Clean interior. They get the roller windows. They get the work truck interior, and then they just slap a 6.0 in it, whatever, make it a street truck. Well, in my opinion, I don't think that's the way to go if you're trying to go the collector or the enthusiast route. When you're going the enthusiast route, you need to get something that's already got the features that you're trying to go into, rather than buying a work truck without carpet, without power windows, and then swapping the doors and putting power windows in there, and then slapping carpet in there, and then putting a V8 in there when they had a V6. Well, when you go back down the line years later and you run the VIN number on that truck, it's not gonna match. What do you hear guys say in the classic vehicle market? You hear guys always say, it's not numbers matching, or it didn't come like that. It wasn't like that original. It wasn't like that factory. Well, guys, you need to start thinking like that when you're dealing with these trucks. That's why you're starting to hear so many people be like, is it stock? Is it bone stock? Has it been dropped? Has it been C-notched? They don't want that stuff, because the more and more that these trucks become more desirable and more valuable, that's what's gonna matter. How original is your truck? That's where the money is in this market, man. In the GMT 800 market, the money is in the bone stock, clean, low miles, original future trucks. So keep that in mind when you're dealing with these trucks, man. So yeah, I will be pricing this truck at $21,950, man. Let's look at this right quick. One more thing that I want to show you. One more thing I want to show you. I have to show you this. Look how clean this bed is, dog. Very, very clean bed on this truck. That is also a very important selling factor when we're talking about this truck. Let me turn this truck off for me and my cameraman die from that exhaust, man. But yeah, man. So I will be pricing this truck $21,950, 42,000 miles. So I was gonna post it today, but I don't know if I'm gonna post it today because I got another white truck. Keep your eyes on that, 90,000 miles, that I was gonna post, and I'm trying to post those at the same time. So I might post this one Monday with the white one. I don't know for sure yet, but keep your eyes on the lookout, man. I will be posting this truck up for sale. If you are interested in this truck, reach out to me, man. I am not open to offers. I'm not trying to negotiate, go back and forth on the price of this truck, but I would appreciate any feedback you have. If you think I should price it for more, although I'm not, based on the simple facts that I stated and stuff like that, but trucks, pretty much everything is here, man. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate all the support you guys have been showing to the channel and stuff like that. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded within the past week, but I will be coming with more and more content as the weeks go by and the days go by. I will be more consistent with that. I have been consistent previously. I just had to get this truck ready, and I'm working on another white truck. So just bear with me, man. Be patient with me. But that's all I got for you today, man. I appreciate you for tuning in. Jay Anthony, out.